All right. Hello. Welcome on in. Come on up in here. Yes. Come on up in here, my beautiful air sign.
All the wishes and dreams come true.
Welcome on into the beginning of this second quarter. I thought I said third quarter. What's up? What's going on? Somebody trying to fast forward through this. I see somebody might be in the third quarter, speaking of, especially if you play any type of sports that has the quarter system. Somebody may also just be watching, being a spectator, and something may resonate within this reading in regards to whatever you're watching, or even if you're playing or have played. Anyway, what I was going to say to begin with, y'all, first of all, let me go ahead and let you know 242 and 303 may be important numbers to someone. That is an 8 and a 6, right? Okay, that may be life path numbers or whatever, times, whatever, dates, whatever, okay? Y'all should already know the disclaimer. I'm really not going to go through that. Check any of the other readings if you need to know, okay? Just keep in mind that these are general, y'all. That's the biggest thing. Apply where it lies, otherwise let it fly. Do not force it to fit, alright? Flip-flop the roles as you need to. I don't get down with gender roles, alright? But you will hear me say he and she for masculine and feminine energies. And obviously, as you can tell, I'm big on numerology. That's the gist of it in a nutshell without having to go too deep. Anyway, getting into this, what I was going to say at first is, especially what we starting with, this quarter may be a little bit trying. I'm going to say that, definitely. I feel like it's something about the even quarters, but we here right now. I was going to mention the fourth quarter, but we here right now, and that's all we need to really worry about. I feel like you may be denied, have been denied, or will be denied something. Obviously, if you don't know, everything happens for a reason, and generally for the highest good, especially depending on your intention, all right? No matter what, it's gonna happen for the highest good. Even if that's why I don't understand why people be running around here trying to do, wish ill will and do negative things to people. Because baby, that don't work. It really don't work. Especially when you smother cover different tribe. It's just gonna bounce back like a boomerang. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful. Anyways, with this though, we ain't even trying to tell you, we ain't giving no outside energies or entities any her influence and or credit, right? We taking accountability and responsibility for all that we do, all that we think, all that we believe, okay? So yeah, and as the overarching energy of denial that we're diving into, clarifying even deeper, says the first part, what they said, the first part of healing is admitting, right? Acknowledging or even admitting, that's the terminology they use. I acknowledge my fear. So that's really why I feel like you probably have been, will be, and are denied something, because you haven't to face the fear. I heard face the fear and do it anyway. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. So really checking yourself of what illusion you may have been in, what false ideas and beliefs and even things you were saying about yourself, right? I hear, know that I am God. So yeah, some of you may really need to repeat that to yourself. I don't know. Anyway, as the card says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. And that is the key to healing, no matter what we're talking about, okay? Acknowledgement, like I said, admittance, even acceptance, right? I heard AAA. Somebody got AAA or looking to get it, get AAA. Somebody may need a rescue. All right. That's metaphor. That's literal and metaphorical. All right, then. I heard AAA, the Archangels. Come on, Archangel Michael Metatron. Yeah. I even hear Raphael, and I heard Michelangelo, but no, that is the painter, the artist. But what's the Raphael? I said Raphael, right? What's the other one? Now I'm hearing Israel. It's real. It's real, right? I gotta find it. Anyways, that's what I'm hearing. So the BODs, the overarching BODs are the same, y'all, and will forever be for this year or even season. And starting with the topmost, which is humor. Don't forget good old Buddha here. I said, I hear, oh my God, back at it again. Yeah, he's just trying to remind you, like, laugh a little. You know what I'm saying? Live more, love more. Like, be free, be carefree, I heard kind-hearted and lighthearted. Don't take anything too seriously. That'd be the problem. You know what I mean? Because what are you afraid of? You heard nothing even matters. What are you afraid of? For real. Like, have you ever really just checked yourself and your fears? For real? Where did they even come from? Because it's probably something you done picked up from somebody else that really ain't yours to even be carrying anymore. Something about it. Alright, so I'm not trying to make this too long. But, so, topmost is humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, okay? And then we go into guilt, which it says I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, okay? Don't keep going in that cycle, y'all. Let it go, right? Any shame, blame, any low vibe negative, especially the fear, right? Any of that, because that's why you're being denied whatever you were wishing and wanting and asking for. You got to have balance within your heart and mind, especially, okay? The full body, the full, what is it? Full spectrum is what I heard. Which I know my Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul is really what it is. You got to be in alignment, right? And that's how you ascend and transcend and receive what you need, because it's really all within you already. It's a matter of being balanced enough to see that, reveal that, uncover it, and unleash it. Yeah. But balance says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And I always want to say perfect peace, because that's what it is too. Your mind got to be at peace, at ease, along with your heart. Got to be light as a feather. Release of any anchoring low vibrational energy. Like I said, the shame, blame, guilt, even the fear, the hate, the ill will, the whatever, you know, fill in the blank or whatever low vibrational energy you may have been in. And then finally, and that may be the challenge for you, we have adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. You got to learn yourself first. That's how you can move and groove in the world and do what you have to do. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Hey, all right. All right, so getting into what I call the headers, or yeah, for this month that we're diving into, April. By the way, happy solar return. My bad, I really don't even be greeting y'all in a way. Happy solar return to the beautiful, and if anybody I've missed that I haven't been saying on each monthly, but like I said, my apologies. So right now, if I miss Aries, I feel like I said it to all of y'all last month, but happy solar return to you, Taurus. It's your season, and even as we approach, so somebody maybe even Aries, Taurus. I always do that. Aries, Taurus, Cusper. Okay, is that somebody's name? Taurus? Maybe their last name. I'm seeing Tories in my mind's eye. Okay, Taurus. Is that a store? Is that a place? I'm hearing Toy Stories and a toy store. Somebody may have visited a toy store. Anyway, moving on. So look, what we diving deeper into is this healing from the past in reverse, y'all. What's going on? And that's what they said. Y'all denying this healing. That's why it's in reverse. And that's why you're then being denied whatever it is you see, because you ain't ready. You ain't ready yet. Spirit not gonna give you anything for you to just fumble. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may have fumbled you. Somebody play football. Somebody may have literally fumbled the ball. Somebody fumbled the bag. And that has been haunting you ever since. It could have been something way back in childhood. For real. For the athletes out there, you somehow you missed a play, you missed a day, you missed a date. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know y'all life, but I'm not laughing at you, I promise. I just find it funny, the messages they give me, because again, these are general. It could be for some of everybody, but I be trying to put it together for y'all. But you know your life, only you can do that. I'm just highlighting what they give me for whoever it needs to trigger, okay? In a healing way. All right. So the topmost for this is volunteer, and I'm not even going to get in depth. Please go check out the second quarter YAG, year at a glance is what I like to call it, YAGs for short, so you can see, we went all into this in that. The point of this is just to recap and then go into more clarity with the other decks, okay? By the way, all decks are listed below. I did not tell you that. But so topmost spot is volunteer, and then dietary change. It's something about this. Excuse me, sorry, that came deep from the gut. Because it's something about this purification. And I'm even getting maybe from the solar plexus with this yellow. in that dietary change of black, white, and yellow. That's, oh yeah, because that's your like your intuition center, right? Your solar plexus, that's Leo energy, speaking even of that fear and needing a balance of between the ego and, you know what I'm saying, your inner child or even your lighter self, you know, to receive the enlightenment, the healing, the rebirth, regrowth, regeneration, renewal, all of that, okay? Family changes is next. And I said that because what I was getting, even speaking of that solar plexus chakra, like somebody may be in the inner child and all of that. Somebody may be expanding their family. And then we have gracefully aging. Oh, you may be up in age and think you ain't even about to get pregnant no more, baby. Surprise! No, that's not even funny, but it always brings me back to that video of that lady. I think she gotta be like mid, because I think she said her age in the video, and don't quote me, I really don't know, but I feel like it was like mid to upper 50s, even early 60s. And baby, she was so distraught, and it's like, but it's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, it's like, she wasn't ready, she was not prepared. She was like, how am I to have a whole nother baby? And I'm like, I'm 50-something years old. 56, 58, that may be a number, that may be somebody's age. Yeah. And I guess she a whole granny, I don't know. She feel like she done raised kids and lived her life, and surprise, hey, if it's meant to be, it's gonna be. I don't care what you're doing. Anyway, so for those of you who I was gonna say who are childbearing age, even if you I need to say this, even if you feel like you don't went through the change or you are going through the change, you still better be careful. I'm just saying. You do what you do, because that's what we, do what you do. Let me say, but watch my shoes. I mean, you better. Anyway, moving on. Okay. But yeah, this might gracefully aging. I love this card because it's like, and look at that beautiful orange and even the light yellows, and that does bring me to sacral and solar plexus, speaking about it, sexual energy and all of that. But this is my like reverse aging. Right? That's how I like to see that, and I love it because that's me. That's me. Anyway, it ain't about me, but I'm just saying. I be telling people, hey, I'm reverse aging. I don't know what you talking about, because age ain't nothing but a number for real. It's all in how you feel, for real, for real. All right, so moving on into what I like to call the OG box. I mean, listen, the OG box, the OG clarifiers, which is the card deck. Okay, let's see, we got the 7 of Cups. Okay. Oh yeah, watch. That's the option though, In the 10 of Cups, ooh, I'm saying somebody definitely, they're going back to that family changes. You may even be like, even if you ain't with nobody currently, you definitely have options or even suitors. And some of them may have kids, some of them not. And you thinking like, and maybe even, or maybe you're thinking about your past, like the ones you done dealt with. And if you are, even because I don't know why I'm hearing something about reconcile, if you are thinking about trying to hook up with, and I ain't just talking about hook up just to hook up and, do the thing. I'm saying like reconnect. I'm hearing reuniting that feels so good, and that's my leverage, but like to really reconnect with somebody from your past that maybe you didn't have a chance back then because y'all were with whoever you were with, or one of you were in a situation and maybe the other one was for. Either way, it didn't work out. It wasn't the right time, and now maybe, and you're thinking about that, like blended families or not, the world is your oyster is what I hear. All right, so bottom of the deck for this is the 10 of Pentacles, and that's what I'm saying. You thinking, somebody really thinking about like the lessons learned from the past, maybe the things you were denied from the past, the opportunities, the options, the choices, what I'm saying, or even the challenges is what I just heard. And how maybe it has affected you in developing or even going forward and establishing and leaving your legacy. That's what the 10 of Pentacles is for me. Maybe even speaking of that healing from the past, maybe how you were denied certain things because you may have you were the cycle breaker, and maybe what I'm getting right now is somebody being in the energy of like, you had to make quote unquote sacrifices, or maybe you should have and didn't. You understand what I'm saying? Like now you realizing the greater purpose over your life, the greater mission, and hey, it's time to get it in. You know what I mean? And for those of you who could have messed around too much, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, and you felt like there was a missed opportunity or something coming back around. I do feel like that. Anyways, something coming back around, maybe for you to do over, do it better, you know, so now that you're older, wiser, you know what I mean? More knowledgeable, whatever. Okay. All right, and then underneath the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Wands. You're going to receive a message in some shape, form, or fashion real fast. The 7 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. What? And the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. And then the 6 of Wands, baby. I feel like I even said it back in there because y'all I haven't watched or even rewatched any of them. Just like I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to do it too. You know what I'm saying? Rewatch that to see what all I even said. But even just right now, right here, right now, this is some beautiful energy. And I feel like with the King and Queen of Pentacles, somebody, and okay, with all the Pentacles, with the 9, 10, King and Queen, somebody definitely is going from singledom to what I heard, a lavish life. You are so balanced and secure, and it may just be you and you alone, especially with that 9 of Pentacles being center, but you are really establishing yourself in your queendom and kingdomship within you, because that is balance. King and Queen of Pentacles, that's a divine union, baby. They are strong, they are solid, they are unbreakable, right? And I heard growing old and wise together. I love that. That is beautiful. And it's sign, seal, deliver, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Come and take me by the hand. Show me the hey, I want to see this. 876 of Wands, that's countdown. Let the fun begin. Let that say the last life. Let that begin. But you also, then the message is you're going to definitely have to protect this, because such that it is such a beautiful and divine union. You know already, like they say, new levels, new devils, and there will be haters and, you know, just energy, negative vibes coming at you because people are jealous, envious, because they are unhealed. You can't take it personally, like the human said. Let them be where they may. Love them anyway, but still do you. Still carry a light, be that torch, be the inspiration that you know you need to be. Speaking of all that solar plexus and sacral chakra energy, don't dim your light for nobody. I don't care, not even your mate. Like, what? Because that ain't it. It ain't. If they ever make you feel less than, that ain't it. That ain't who you need to be with. And it can be some covert, undercover, what I heard. Somebody maybe undercover brother, I don't know. But it can be some covert kind of, I heard covert narcissist. That just, no. They don't even go together. They don't even go together. I ain't even trying to do that. But for real, like, you know, it does take time to reveal, like, or, you know, to really see. And that's why I say, do you ever really fully know anybody? Because, like, just as you are changing and growing and evolving, so is the other person. So, like, you are technically really supposed to be different each and every day. And I heard in each and every way. So it doesn't have to be such a negative thing, but at the same time, it's like, just as you're relearning yourself, you got to relearn them. And feelings and thoughts and sentiments and all of that can change. And I just pray that as you grow and evolve and develop and ascend and transcend, your partner and spouse should match. I mean, everybody's not going to be on the same exact level or in the same exact space all the time. But sometimes you do kind of got to, maybe not physically separate, but like, or maybe, but do your own thing. Like, so that you can, because you can't be smothered. You know what I'm saying? You can't be smothered. You got to be free to grow, free to, you know, what do you say? I'm here, fly, free to soar. You know what I'm saying? Free to expand. You got to have room. So, like, sometimes people can, if they feel like they're not on your level or that you may be surpassing them in a way, whether it's literally, you know, energetically, whatever the case, they can, that's where that covert kind of underlying jealousy, envy, and everything comes from, which is the fear. That's really all it is. And so if you are ever in such a situation or find yourself dealing with anybody, it ain't just got to be a lover or spouse or whatever, but because it could be people on your job, friend, family member, whatever, check that right then and there. Like I said, don't take it personally, because really they just projecting their insecurities and how they feel about themselves. At the same time, you were nobody's punching bag. So that's why that 7 of Wands is here, I feel like. Okay. And with all this Pentacle energy, you may need to literally protect your legacy, like the growth and abundance that you are receiving, because you got victory in it. Okay. Dang, I ain't even spend that much time on it. Let me get on with the get on. Alright. Let's dive on in, shall we? I need some new juice in this thing. Let me make it do what it do. I hear blue flame. You know he say new flame. Is that what it's called? Chris Brown. I should have already had this lit. I know it'll be taking a little time to get it. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Come to Spirit. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for using me once again as a clearing over channel and vessel. Please protect me. Thank you. Block, bind, unwind, cut, cord, simply transmute any low vibe, negative, unwanted energies and or entities coming in, trying to steal, kill, and destroy. Get your son. And or cause any hurt, harm, or danger. Thank you. As always, I pray that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, encourages. Just continue to bring forth whatever the viewer may need. May it play out in the utmost and highest good, as I know you will see fit. All these gifts of abundance, I come and give thanks again. Ashe. Oh, all right, let's get it. Let's dive on in. For our air signs, I saw 10 of Cups. Ooh, I saw 10 of Cups before I started, like trying to set up. Okay, I can see that. I don't know how that glare is gonna be. Whatever, some sort of wish fulfillment trying to come through for you that may be denied for a time. But of course, as I told y'all, I keep calling it the prequel. That's what it's gonna be called, y'all. The recap, that is. Until y'all get through this healing, whatever you need to learn from the past. And I hear follow your North Node. Until y'all get through that, then will the whatever wish fulfillment. Oh, that's another confirmation, by the way. Because I seen it in here. It was at the top of the deck for the 10 of Cups, that is, with old Buddha on there. What do you have for air signs? But until you get through the healing is when the gift or whatever wish fulfillment is going to come through. Look, and it's something very emotional that you're tied to. Why I say tied to like that? That you desire. Yeah. This is Scorpionic energy here. Poseidon. I hear Athena. That may be somebody's names. Oh, even Medusa. Check that story out. I feel like Spirit is trying to bring you this. And it may be something coming from the past, but like, what is this? It may be a choice that you have overlooked is what I'm hearing. Oh, I don't even like that. It's supposed to be right here. 10 of Wands and 9 of, I was about to say 9 of Fire. 10 of Wands or 10 of Fire and 9 of Swords. Jesus. Geminian energy, strong with the 9 of Air, but it could be any of y'all. This is what you need to wrap up. This what need to be healed. Heal your mind, balance. She barely teeter-totter around that cliff. I feel like what he said? One false move and you gone. Meaning, or could be even one wrong thought, one wrong word, like it's gonna blow this, something gonna blow this bitch up. That's what I said. Something you need to burn away. Maybe even something legally is what I'm getting. Come through, Libra. The balance, the justice. Can I get one more for this? What is this? Maybe somebody has experienced some kind of injustice and that's needing, you need to get over it. Like, I shouldn't say it like that because I'm not trying to diminish it because, hey, very much so. Oh yeah, because I'm hearing like the judge bring down the gavel and like, something, maybe somebody bail was denied. Okay, feel that. Feel that on the side. Oh my God, even saw that on camera and it's trying to move these. So what? The 8 of Wands. What message? What message? What about this message? Coming out sideways. Oh my God, that is the message. This is the truth. Whatever is to come, you got King of Water and King of Air. Somebody, that's what it is for y'all. This is Aquarius, come through AQUA, okay? With the King of Water, King of Air, now here, somebody needs to be balanced, heart and mind, real talk. And that's why I said come through Libra real heavy, because Libra, y'all got the scales. Your heart needs to be light as a feather. You got to release them burdens. So I didn't mean to say it or like disrespect or disregard what you've been through, especially if somebody's bell was denied or, you know, something was denied of you, even legally, and you've been through some type of injustice. Because no, what I'm hearing, what's the quote? How do you say it? Injustice. What is a quote by Malcolm X? Let me tell Malcolm X. Martin Luther King. Anyway, that's what I'm hearing. Like basically, injustice for anybody. Like I feel it. I feel it. Okay, that's all I'm trying to get out. So I'm definitely not trying to belittle it or anything like that. However, what I'm saying is you can't hold, because I said something that you was tied to, and it's almost like it was anchoring you, keeping you stuck in that time frame, mindset. You know what I'm saying? Time period, whatever the case. And it's like, that's what's holding you back. And if you're wanting to move forward and grow and, you know, your abundance and everything that come through, like, oh, that's really going, something about the court, the judicial system. And I should have warned y'all, at the time of filming, we are currently in Mercury retrograde, so baby, look, just look past me stumbling, fumbling over my words. As long as you get the message, because that's all that matters. But anyway, with this volunteer, yeah, somebody that had to do jury duty. And maybe you, that's what I'm saying, it may not even be necessarily you personally that this pertains to, but like some way, somehow you're witnessing this. Or maybe somebody else who it does personally involve, they're telling you about this or something. They bring you this message. I don't know. Look, I can't make it up. I'm telling you, it could be this earth sign. This is heavy Virgo is what I get generally from this, but it could be Taurus or Cappy included, or maybe something about those seasons, okay? But she's balanced. I love this particular messenger of Earth because, and I guess that's why it's seen as confirmation, but I guess that's why I get Virgo heavy, because she's aligned, she's centered, she's grounded. And then her earrings with the three, I hear trifecta on either side of her crown, and even with the horn, with the antlers, she's been on a journey. She's been on a quest. She's had to go deep, speaking of that Virgo energy, Hermit energy, go deep within to really ground and balance. And like, even as I'm talking about Mercury retrograde, and that, y'all should know best, especially when you're talking about Gemini, because you are Mercurially ruled, that it's all about the mind. It's all about communication. Maybe this has to do with something or somebody, could be friend, family, or otherwise, that you have not been in communication with for years. And it's time to let that go. Forgive them so you can have that forgiveness and compassion for yourself so you can move on. Whether you speak to them again or not, that's irrelevant, really. And that's on you. I say if it was freaking burdensome and hectic and toxic like this is together, like hell no. And it's interesting how they're both encircled. And it's like that there was a cycle, baby, that, ooh-wee, I said something in it prequel, did not about, it may have been for lifetimes or something. But it's on you to be the generational breaker, baby, and do that. Please let it be done, daughter. That's the message that Spirit is bringing to you, and that's Archangel Michael coming through. Like, if you need help, please call on me. I will shoot. Speaking of protection, do some road opening, road clearance, you know, removal. Like, yeah, with that sword of truth. Oh, and then the Queen of Fire. Oh, come through Leo and Aries. Could be Sage, but I generally get Leo and Aries heavier. Somebody could have been dealing with a little BIBA though, that's what I'm getting. I don't know why she's been coming through heavy lately with the BIBA energy. But yeah, this could be somebody's, I was about to say motherly figure, and then I heard maternal. Does not necessarily have to be just a female, right? But whoever was that
type of garden, because we got even masculine energy here with both kings. Yeah, something about it. It could have been a toxic feminine, for real. I heard promiscuous lady, and I also heard sophisticated lady. Somebody could have been of like upper echelon status. What does that really mean? Only you can decide what that really means for you. But like thinking they, I heard high and mighty and better, like, you know, cause she kind of got her nose up, like snubbing at the little peasant is what I just heard. Snubbing her nose at the peasant. I told you, it's clear. That's why they wanted us to see that and it bumped that. Doubly clarifying me. Communication. It's coming through real fast, quick, in a hurry. And hey, and like I said, I feel like even with this King of Cups, it's coming from spirit. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay. Yeah. These always bring me like fairies. I don't know. You're being guided though. Somebody said they can't see the forest for the trees. You too focused. You too, like I said, attached, right? Take a step back. I said something about that sage energy. Take a step back, get a different perspective, and you'll see it clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. You'll have, once you balance yourself for real, clear yourself of the clutter from your heart and your mind, and relax and not be all stressed and just heal, you'll see it. You'll see it with a new mind. And maybe you'll look at this individual, whoever this is, if they were BABA, and brought some form of injustice your way, like, not that you necessarily even got to, like I said, give them another seat at your table. Hell no. If they still toxic, fuck no. Like, no. But at least you can accept it and let it go, release it. You know what I mean? That's how you heal, okay? And maybe, just maybe, you'll at least be able to have a conversation with them. And maybe you do need to tell this person just how you feel, what's on your mind. Like, you ain't gotta rehash the past necessarily, but like, basically like let them know these are my boundaries, this is where I stand. You will no longer treat me like that. I said you ain't nobody punching bag. Oh my God, because I'm telling you, somebody could have been playing so many mind games, making you feel like you stuck. And this could be you and you alone. I told y'all we're taking accountability and responsibility for our own actions, beliefs, thoughts, you know, whatever. But prayerfully you're a learner, you are learning. That is what was keeping you stuck and being in, because this ain't nothing but, this is fear. You try for what? What did we say? I'm hearing, was it Lil Jon? Turn down for what? But like, what's this going to be seen? Hold on. This is also the energy of reflection. Like, she's above the clouds, but she also trying to look through the clouds, which reminds me of water, but it's like, it's a little murky. It's an illusion, basically. Because you're never stuck. I'm not the spirit spot we seeing all the time. Every time this type of energy come out, like, maybe short of calling somebody a bitch, but like, shit, you got your ass in there, get your ass out. You know what I'm saying? You don't went up in a dark ass forest and now you crying. Y'all be going, what is going on? They are in the energy anymore, baby. I know y'all probably can tell if you haven't following and keeping up. Like, the messages, speaking of, the way they be coming out anymore, it's like, what they say, we ain't never sugarcoated shit, but like, we ain't babying y'all no more. Like, we ain't got time. That's basically what it is. We don't, no time for it. They don't. And so I don't even know if I showed y'all this way, but it's time to quit playing. But let me see what's on the split. I'm telling you, I said this to water signs, speak as this Two of Cups is really trying to be seen. Oh my gosh. Pisces energy heavy here, but it still can be any, you know, and it don't just have to be a water sign, but I think I showed you. I don't know. I'm so deep in the channel and I'm trying to get the messages out so I don't forget them. But I told water signs, going back to this Two of Cups and the whole divine union, they are not fucking around. And that's why I truly believe the tone, and even which I'm hearing the messages come through, is very like matter of fact. I mean, it's always been that way, but it's a little more urgent. It is, because like they need for the unions to come together, because we're stronger, but before, that's what they said. In numbers, you know what I'm saying? What they say, when two or more come together in my name, I am in the midst, like that power is even greater. And so they need us to get these unions in order and like stop fucking around. You ain't got time. hey, something big is on the horizon, and I've been feeling it for a while. And I even said during the time, speaking of aqua energy, it's something big about this age of Aquarius. And yes, that is really just the energy of, on a basic level, it's the energy of enlightenment and awareness. But baby, it's like, the thing is, once you awaken or even reawaken, once you see, you can't unsee. And so when you know what it is, that's what I'm saying, that's even more, that put even more fire under your ass to get, like, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go. Okay, just making sure that's in frame. Sorry, quit bumping this table. All right, what we got? I gotta call y'all fire sign. Ooh, wait a minute, y'all ready? Hold on. Ooh. Didn't I say? It's just, somebody done pull back their energy. And look, rightfully so, because if anybody was toxic, like I told you, you gotta protect your, who did I tell that to? That was the water sign. Protecting your peace. That's what I'm saying. Even like I said, if anybody was treating you like a BIBO or bringing any kind of injustice your way, like, hell yeah, pull your energy back. Because you are nobody's punching bag. And they cannot just, ooh. I can contort my, oh, I mean, oh. To show y'all. Major Arcana, the Devil and the Empress. Cappy energy with the Devil, and then Libra Taurus with the Empress. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, I can see that. It ain't too much of a glare. Jesus. Wait a minute. I didn't do that right. Hold on. Because baby, look. I be trying to keep them all. They ain't all upright anyway. I could have sworn I had these all upright. Wow, that Empress was. Child, what did I just do? That's half a day upside down. What is going on? That's interesting. I guess they're not. But I could have sworn I turned all these upright. So that when they do fall out, if any do fall out in reverse, like, it's a reason. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, anytime it comes out, however it comes out, it's always a reason. So, like, what the hell happened? I'm really confused. Like, did I do that? Who made your fucking shit? I must have that, man. I don't know. I could have sworn I had them all great. Sorry, y'all, I ain't even trying to take up too much time. It's funny because it's like, ain't no card really just positive or negative. I mean, yes, they can signify a little more, maybe work to do, if you will, but like, it is what it is. Everything has polarities, right? But it seemed like more of the lower vibration energy cards were reversed, which is fine. Okay. 4 air signs. Messages of clarity and truth. Make a claim, please. I knew it. Pisces energy. As I was turning these upright, this was one of them that was reversed, right? And I just knew. Yeah, that's that enlightenment, that awareness. Like I said, you'll see things clearly. Yeah. Something about, oh, somebody may want to work with rooms. Maybe you already do. Yeah, I need to get back into it. I said I was going to make me a deck with them to really practice them. Because the one deck that I do have, I don't even really use it, and I don't really feel connected to it. You know what I mean? So anyway, I want to make my own. That'll help me learn it as well. Oh, Six of Swords. Can I get a piece of mind? Please, especially with all the stress you may have been through. Take a time out to heal. That's that different perspective, that higher perspective that I was telling y'all. Take a step back. The ones who can't see the forest for the trees. You're a little too close. I heard too close for comfort. But free your soul. This right here. What else? For the air signs. Tell me about this 10 of Fire, 9 of Swords. That's it, though. They say you need to find peace and balance within that. Balance your mind and your heart. What else for the air signs? Too many. That's what you said. That's it. Come through, Aqua. That healing, baby. And I said, once you get through the healing, baby, your wish fulfillment is coming through. I don't need to see what this wish fulfillment is. Oh my gosh, what is this? Tell me what comes with this wish fulfillment. Somebody meant to be in the spotlight too. Be the star that you are. Shine bright like a diamond. Man, somebody holding on to that wish. So make a wish, honey. And be mindful of your words and your thoughts, because where your attention goes, the energy flows. Alright? I heard something about, I'm hearing blast from the past, and then I heard, it's to me, and then I heard, maybe this is a wish, like, a wish from the past that you thought, I said something in the prequel, that's what it's called now, the recap. But, about, you know, maybe it was something that, you know, an idea or something that, was rejected or that didn't come through as you thought or whatever, like you denied it for a time. But I do feel like something is coming back around. But you gotta make sure you're in alignment for it, okay? And part of that, basically what that is healing, balancing your heart and mind, being in the Holy Trinity energy, right? Mind, body, spirit, being aligned. I swear something flipped over, but hey. Okay. And don't forget he under the box too, the OG box. Excuse me, that's confirmation. Come through Cappy, Virgo. Listen, Cappy, Taurus, heavier than Virgo, but still maybe Virgo. That's that patronage. That's what's coming through, baby. Stability in all forms, in abundance, in whatever forms. Loyalty. I always get that with that. Somebody may have a dog, a husky. I heard lab. I heard golden retriever. I'm hearing Rocky. Maybe that's somebody's name or dog's name, pet's name, whatever. One more. Yeah, somebody coming to patronize you. Maybe somebody wants to invest in you or you them. It could be that's heavy masculine energy and like paternal, like father figure type, you know? Whether it's spirit and truth, listen, definitely in the spirit and the truth, but like whether in a past on loved one or like in the physical, you know? Some form of, that may be the message you receive. Oh. What I just got is, remember going back to that legal system thing I was talking about? Jesus. Somebody passed on loved one, left them some type of inheritance, 10 of Pentacles going back over here, right? And don't forget we have the 9 King and Queen of Pentacles as well underneath there. And that's what's coming through. Somebody could have lied and like tried to snake their way and get that, but that's why I said in the prequel, like I don't understand why people be coming to thinking they gonna lie, cheat, and steal their way through. Baby, it comes back on you. And that may be why somebody being denied whatever they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the karma. You gotta balance yourself out. Come on, Libra. Thank you. Look, I know. Yeah. He say, somebody know. You know, I tell you, because I'm telling y'all, I feel it. I've been feeling it. I've been saying it since I started doing tarot on this channel. Like, it's big. It's big. Mind you, this is heavy Pisces, Libra, Virgo, and Cancer energy for me. It may have or may be coming through Pisces season with that 2 or sometime in February. Even AQUA as it's coming under that king of air. There's something about the knowing, the knowledge, the awareness, the wisdom, the insight, the downloads. That's what you're receiving. Look, you're getting the inflow. Influx, that's what I heard. Okay? That's abundance, baby. That is abundance. Ooh, I can't make it up. And again, another one, double time, because you know she under the, well, the Nine of Pentacles itself is under the OG vibe, right? Come through, Virgo. All right, now. Independent. That's my INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Man, type energy. Some of you may be deciding to move solo. Move in silence. Ooh, we back out here again. I'm telling you, it's something to do with a contract. That's what I'm getting with the Saturnian energy from here. It's something to do with a contract. It may be something ego. That's what they said. And the illusion. But remember, because I was saying something, whatever you attach to, that's what you have to cut the cord. But with this, though, I'm feeling like I also hear strategy. Especially if you already know somebody trying to undermine you or like be sneaky or deceptive or whatever. Yeah. Make the devil your bitch. That's what I just heard. Look, and again, and this came out for water signs up here. It's bringing Cancerian energy once again. Even something about 7th house is what I just heard, which is Libra. That's what you rule generally. So maybe some type of relationship. We already saw the 2 of Cups, yeah. Doesn't matter, friend, family, or otherwise, but it definitely may have something. And I'm hearing, what is that? I heard family justice. Somebody may went through the family justice center for this. I heard recompense. Ooh, and somebody about to celebrate. Somebody may be getting out of this third-party situation. Water energy here once again. And that's because this is like my sister. Yeah, it could be siblings. Talking about family justice center. Child. Oh my God, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's messy. Somebody was messing around with sisters. How trifling can you be? Anyways, let me check the time real quick. Yeah. What air signs? Oh, y'all already know I be trying to keep it as high vibration as possible. Baby, and I get it. Not everybody is there, and that's why we here to help reach, teach, learn, and grow, right? But my God. What the hell? I got time for that. 6 of air again. Come through this world. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy we want to see. Peace. That's it. Because that's power. Can't nobody take that from you. And you can't let. Somebody's name is KENDRICK. And that. Is that who's stressing you out? It's not funny. Whew, that might be that Pisces or this Libra. Anyways, that's why you gotta take a time out for real. Like, be with yourself, because can't nobody take that from you. I promise. And it's such an underrated yet invaluable power. So much balance. Like, ooh, wait a minute, don't you dare fall. You got time to go chase me now. And I knew it was gonna come out. I knew it was. The 7 of Swords. I know this card because it's all mucked up. Y'all see it. But like, I knew it was from the beginning. And what was I gonna say? Let me just show y'all, basically. This, because it's bringing me strategy though right now. Okay? With eucalyptus. By the way, 6 of Aries cattail. And this 7 of Aries eucalyptus. So you may want to utilize any of the herbs that we see. I do see this. Then I say move in silence because this is going from the 6 to 7, and then you moving on through. We saw the 8 already, and then you got the 9. Prayerfully, you'll get to 10 and beyond. Really, I mean, you should with the king here, but like, it's a process, right? Some people may be stuck. Everybody on different timelines, so like, you know, just be patient and gentle with yourself as you're going through. So I said even move in silence when I laid that 9 of Pentacles right here, right? That's what that's bringing me right now, okay? In the moon. Datura, think that's how you say it. Don't quote me on that, but say it how you want to say it. That's what I'm saying. It's something about to open up. Something about to be revealed. Because, you know, it can be, like I said, even with that 8 of Swords that we saw, something was a little murky or cloudy or like you really couldn't see. You know, it's kind of the illusion. That's what that is. And these two together, that's really like, yeah, somebody really trying to be like sneaky, deceptive, stressful, playing mind games. But, oh, Jesus. And again, the devil is out here. Yeah, I don't know about all this to get mind. Let me show you. So sorry, y'all. 15 potentially being a 6 once again. Somebody was hiding something. Maybe I'm saying that going back to the inheritance is what I keep hearing. Don't worry about it. Like that's what so that's what's about to be released. It's gonna be a surprise. It could be during any of these seasons when the moon is in any of these signs potentially, especially Cancer. I was about to say Scorpio. Don't know why, but that was coming through heavy. Capricorn. I said Virgo, Pisces, Libra, and Cancer again. Aqua, heavy as well. Okay, oh my gosh, that's too many, y'all. Let me see what these are, and then we're gonna put it back and see which one comes out, because this is a lot. Curandera of air, doubly clarifying the king of air. Oh man. The truth, the enlightenment. They won't be cute. Gracious. We barely be having room, y'all. And then 4 of Earth again. Yo, come on, y'all. You can't make this up. I told y'all to protect your peace. We saw this on the split, right? And then 3 of Earth. Somebody gonna try to spin and block. They wanna work with you. Let's see how abundant you are. Let's see how balanced you are. Hey, you gotta use your discernment. No, I ain't. Yeah, I tell. And then the 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles. I'm not feeling that it's a genuine offer at all, especially as it's coming over these. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody like is going back now to that motherly figure, whoever that that toxic feminine was or is. That's who. And it's interesting that we end with the 5 of Earth and it has this home. Somebody could have lived on a farm or on a ranch or in a cottage, a white one specifically, but like that's who that was that had instilled this. They brainwashed. That's what I heard. They brainwashed you. And if this is you, get your wife. If you're doing this to anybody, kids, get your ass somewhere and sit down. What the fuck? Madre of Fire. That's that Queen of Fire. I'm telling you. That's what I said. I can't make it up. That's what it's going to. Whoever that is. She was nice to. She was nice to, but she gonna get hers because there's so much karma out here. She gonna get hers. Don't worry about it. Let your goons handle it. That's what I heard. A fire. Yeah, because somebody just wanted to be a kid. Just wanted to be free. I just wanna be free. And worth they imagine. Fire is the page. It may be somebody's daughter for real. Somebody named Star, as I put that over there. I ain't even telling y'all the herbs, my bad. So 4 of Earth is willow, 3 of Earth is raspberry, 5 of Earth is slippery elm, Madre of Fire is thyme, of Fire is California poppy. I'll get to the other ones under here in a minute, but Curandera of Air is rosemary, Devil is blackberry. I already told you the moon is, oh yeah, I told y'all the moon is Datura, and then the 7 of Air is euthanasia. Okay. Or eucalyptus. Listen, I said euthanasia. I mix eucalyptus and echinacea. Which one is echinacea instead? Oh, that'll be interesting to find out. Oh, and that's the truth, my love. You sick and true. You're going to have so much clarity. Stand on your truth. Tell your truth. That's your sort of truth that you're supposed to wield and cut through any of the BS. Like I said, didn't I tell you, wasn't it y'all? I was saying, tell them how you feel. Yeah, speak your peace. That's healing in and of itself. Let them know. Like I said, it ain't mean you gotta even talk to them again. And you may not even necessarily have to say it to them. Journal it. Journal and burn it. And then, bam. That's what I'm talking about. Come through, Aries. Yeah. So much balance with this 4 and the Emperor and Hemlock. And I'm getting so much peace. That's all the other kings. So what was it? King of Pentacles. Oh, we got the King of Pentacles. What was the other one missing? King of Fire? King of Wands. But still, they all up in here. You know? Real tough. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yep. That is confirmation. Thank you. Alright, let's wrap this on up with the final deck. Messages of clarity and truth. Spirit guide totals. Messages of advice. Affirmations. Confirmations. What do you want to do? Oh, excuse me, for my collective air sign. That is. There you go. Look, that was fast. Oh, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to go deep in your heart, y'all. Like I said, this is bringing Cancer and Virgo. Getting that mother, and especially if you had a toxic feminine in your life, you really need this divine feminine energy. Mother and nurture yourself. Getting that, that's why we saw the Empress on the split as well. Because somebody was trying to shut that down. Somebody was trying to, they saw you. They saw you. They saw you. They didn't want, and then we keep seeing it's talking about a relationship, right? First it starts with self. I'm gonna read this in a minute, but I wanna get to the box first, but let me get this out, this message out. Swans mate for life. And when you work on balancing the feminine and masculine within, so shall you have it without, if that's what you desire, if that is your wish fulfillment, if that is what you want. And I do feel like it's somebody so loyal. They're gonna be dedicated to you. They're gonna treat you like the Empress that you are, feminine. And masculine is vice versa. She gonna love you. If that's what you're used to, is that toxic feminine type of love and all, that is not, no, I'm not saying like that. That is not agape love, because that is somebody who, that's conditional. They only showing you, and honestly, I didn't want to say it as I was about to say it, because yes, they loved you the best that they could and the best that they knew how. I'm gonna put it like that. But it was very, very, very toxic. And that really is not like, sometimes I think about it, you know, when I do even think about shit that I've been through and like things that I've had to deal with and heal through and all of that. And and I almost say in a way, like I know I chose each and every one, like my soul chose each and every one of the relationship dynamics that I've had to deal with and work through for a reason. I know this. However, some of them I still be like, shit, I would rather have no love than have to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But the whole point is to teach you self-love, really. So you know your freaking worth with the Empress. You know what I'm saying? So you know and don't accept bare minimum of breadcrumbs or anybody using you as a punching bag just because they're not healed. Like, the fuck we talking about? It's not funny, but I swear anymore, I be like, man, I be looking at folks like that day's low keep coming through. Let me try. I'm gonna get his home up, confine me. But I be looking at motherfucker like, I wish you would. Like, don't even dare. Don't even part your lips. Don't even allow that thought to fester. Because it's not going. I'm going to take that with so much love and do what I need to do with it. So thank you. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, don't even, that's why my circle is so small. Period. Die. Come through, Aries. Take that leap of faith with the number 30. That's want to be seen on the split. Mr. Grasshopper been coming through heavy too. All right, let's get through the box real quick. First up is the Cow Spirit. Miracles are endless. Number 15, that's what, going back to that devil energy. Caprionic energy, Saturnian energy. And that's what I'm saying. That's what's coming through too, is this abundance. So, it ain't got to be all bad. It just depends on where you are and what your intentions are. So if you were in any type of low vibrational energy that these three combined can be, you better switch it up. You better cut it out. You know, you better cut it out. You need to cut it, because like, Archangel Michael gonna come through anyway, like, and knock your ass out the way if if you ain't sitting right, getting right. You know, I told you we got shit to do. You know, time to be fucking around. And then let it shine, let it shine. Come through, Leo. That's always brings me Leo energy. 46 potentially being a 10. Then data to begin again. That's 10, 10. That's like 3 10s, yeah. Yeah. Actually, didn't we see that? Told you I saw the 10 of Cups to begin with, so that's one. And I feel like we saw something else over here. I can't even remember what they were. Anyways, move on. But let your love shine through, okay? Okay. And then we have freedom, freedom, let me loose. Come on, because you're supposed to be unbridled. That's what I'm saying. Let your love shine through. Free your soul. Alright? And 3s, baby. You may start seeing repetition of 3s. Especially as you start to get into alignment. Yeah. That's how you know you're on the right track. I heard you got the right stuff. Look, speaking of track, trust in divine detours, coyote spirit, number 16, that tower energy. And I was just telling water signs, this is scorpionic energy, by the way, with the tower. But I was just telling Neil that that storm gonna come a raging spirit gonna make gonna create that storm within you, basically to wake your ass up and make you move if you are being stubborn and not wanting to do what you need to do. So yeah, that tower gonna come, wham bam thank you ma'am, and you're gonna be forced to switch it up. Yeah, get right. You better get right. I'm here right here in divine. Just right, just right, just right, just right. Okay, let me grab the book and find this beautiful swan spirit really quick. Okay, we got plenty of time. Okay. We'll turn to the turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins their race. All that a beautiful turtle spirit. Okay. But we on the swan. Oops. I'm quit bumping this title. Time for a deep dive. Pages of, let me see, 176 through 178. And I hope I can keep this still. Number 60, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. Oracle's message. With their graceful long necks, swans are able to reach into the depths. When Swan Spirit arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness. Where there is knowledge you are not aware of and great treasures to discover. That's what's hidden. Yeah, that's what's hidden. And that's why the King of Air is here twice, for you to receive that awareness. And we saw the Ace of Swords too, right? Yes. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from greater self-knowledge is what you need right now to better understand the situation and relationship. I can't make it up. I told you, take a step back, get a different perspective. That's why the Six of Swords is out here twice. You got to be balanced at the mind, okay? And of your heart, so that you don't be emotionally fired up and popping off. And just unstable. Like, no. Because you're going to miss something, okay? As you come to know yourself more intimately, so too will you come to better know others. So Swan Spirit asks you to go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. That's crazy, because then I say somebody's going to be on jury duty, and essentially you are passing judgment. That could be literal or metaphorical, as it says in here, right? And yeah, so don't judge lest you be judged anyway, because people are on reflections of you. So know there is much deeper potential for love and connection. Yeah, know there is much deeper potential for love and connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose to dive deep into your why, asking the deeper questions of yourself. You are led by the grace of Swan Spirit, okay? All right. Now, into the protection message. Why am I out of breath? Don't talk yourself into diving deep into something just because you see the potential of things instead of what they really are now. The necessary work and patience involved may not be the best use of your energy. Have you seen the potential in someone and think that if you love and support them, they will become the person who knows you love them beyond all others? Have you stepped into an opportunity that you know feels too good to be true and might not turn out the way you hope? Now is not a time for selective, limited perception that can lead to misjudgment. Instead, this is a time for going deep and being honest about what you find as you explore the depths. Have no fear. That is what we're talking about, right? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Man, come on, they don't make it comes together just. Have no fear, for whatever you find below will help you love and understand yourself and others, and make better choices. Can you sense Swan Spirit calling you to dive deep and research to choose again? I said something gonna come back around for you to choose again, to even see if you're still in alignment with it. Because as you grow and learn and evolve, you may be different and it may not be aligned with you anymore. Like, you may see that, no, that's really not that you're better than anybody. Like I said, with that Queen of Wands, the first one that came out as a bi, right? I was like, she got her nose snubbed up at her, like it's beneath her. And that may be how you feel, but they said don't be too judgy, right? Just because you done healed maybe beyond whatever you snuffing your nose at or whoever, don't make you any better. I mean, you may be maybe one step, as it goes from the 6 to the 7, one step ahead of maybe even mental awareness, since we're talking about this air energy. That don't mean you any better than anybody. That don't mean you look down on anybody. Because you can be right back there if you ain't careful. So the karma, that energy is not playing. It's going to come and collect one way or another. It's going to find you. It's going to get you. And next time when they see you, they may be, like, I find it funny because I feel like it may be, put yourself where you lie. Because the situation, an example that I'm getting is, whoever was quick to judge and misjudge, might I add, somebody from the past, they may have, let's just use you for example, they may have seen you as, lacking, or you didn't have it all, or maybe you were, I don't know, a little bit mentally, emotionally, whatever, immature, something they thought you were lacking. And I feel like it was so false. And I mean, you may have been lacking something at that time, but you probably were just more so reserved and not really showing your full capacity or capabilities, as we saw the Empress, right? Either way it goes, now the roles are reversed. And the one who was judged is now showing, not even knowing probably. Maybe you did know that they were judging you. Especially if it's that toxic feminine who just really be like, I just see somebody nagging. You know what I'm saying? Like just barking, like fucking annoying ass little dog. You know what I'm saying? But like, just wouldn't shut up, wouldn't leave you alone, wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't leave well enough alone, let me put it like that. Anyway, they are now, the tables have turned because they going through their karma because they misjudged you and, was doing all this toxic and showing you injustice and all of that. And now you were at a place where, yes, you have stepped and learned, moved beyond that. But you, instead of judging or doing the same thing, dishing out the same energy that they gave you, you are now showing them compassion and true agape love. And that is a perfect sign of healing. Because that is the measurement of true healing. If you can even, again, not that you got to invite them back to your table, because hell nah, they still toxic. But at the same time, if you can be in a space, and maybe it's just with yourself, but like if you can be in a space where you are unfazed, unbothered, not triggered, that's how you know you've really healed. And it take quite a bit, y'all. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe. Like, that's why they say dive deep, because it ain't no way. Ain't no other way. Ain't no, what they say, ain't nothing to it but to do it, and you gotta go through it. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I got. That's where I'm going to leave it, air signs. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourselves, and I hope and pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for doing so. If you made it this far, y'all, I would like for you to drop the sword. Your sword of truth. Speak your truth. Stand on your truth. 10 toes unwavered. All right? And be at peace. You can even drop a peace symbol for real, for real. Yeah. All right. If you would like to join me for any more videos and more such as these, please do check the playlist on the channel as well as in the description box below. I'm trying to keep these somewhat together, you know. So, and again, go check out the, if you need a full or a little more in-depth recap, check out the second quarter 2026 YAG, okay? All right. And until the next one, please, what they said, shine your light with the peacock spirit. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Thanks.